the leading brand in wires and cables, TATUNG. Wires and cables are among the most essential elements in industrial development. They connect power, transmit data, and enable the sharing of technologies. TATUNG strives to achieve sustainable research and development of environmentally friendly and energy-saving products in order to provide people with a more convenient lifestyle and a brighter future. History of development. The Taoyuan Wire and Cable plant of the TATUNG Company was founded in 1966 with a factory in Zhenghe City. Formerly known as the Universal Wire and Cable Plant Company Limited, it began with the production and marketing of magnet wires and PVC cables. In 1990, the construction of an optic fiber cable factory was completed, and TATUNG began technological cooperation with Furukawa Denko KK Japan in the development of a loose tube optical fiber cable. The bus duct distribution system products were also successfully developed and launched in the market. In 1991, with the completion of the new power cable factory in Taoyuan, TATUNG further expanded its business operations by engaging in technological cooperation with Sumitomo Denko KK Japan to produce the super high voltage 69-161 kilovolt power cables. By 1994, ribbon slot optical fibers and low smoke halogen-free cables officially entered mass production. The power cable factory also acquired ISO 9002 certification, making the super high voltage 69-161 kilovolt power cables and the bus duct distribution system the first in the country to be awarded with such a prestigious symbol of excellence. Taiwan Power Company granted the Taoyuan Wire and Cable plant the qualification for construction of 69 kilovolt power cables and related items in 1995. And in 1996, the high-voltage 25 kilovolt tree retardant XLPE power cables also passed Taiwan Power Company's type test and then successfully developed and marketed the optical fiber pigtails, patch cords, and self-bonding magnet copper wires. In the year 2000, TATUNG Thailand Wire and Cable Company Limited was officially established. Main products include bare wires, magnet copper wire, tin-plated copper wire, and soon researched and developed the superfine self-bonding magnet copper wires, non-zero dispersion shift single-mode optical fiber cables, and the ribbon slot, multiple cord, optical fiber cables. In addition, after being qualified via Taiwan Power Company's type test, the non-class 1E low-voltage power cable for nuclear power plants also acquired ISO 14001 certification and began to practice the 365-day cycling test of 161 kilovolt super high-voltage power cables for Taiwan Power Company. The cycling test passed the Taiwan Power Company's qualification test after a period of 2 years. In 2001, both the super high voltage 161 kilovolt power cable for underground distribution systems and the non-class 1E 15 kilovolt high voltage power cable for nuclear power plants were approved and accredited by the Taiwan Power Company. The 600-volt EPR insulated portable power cable obtained the CNS mark, and the 600-volt fire-resistant bus duct distribution system was launched in the market. By 2005, TATUNG further established the TATUNG Wire and Cable Technology Wuzhong Company Limited manufactures magnet copper wire, tin-plated copper wire, electronic wires, connecting wires, coaxial cables, computer cables, information cables. In 2006, TATUNG Non-Company Limited Wire and Cable Plant was officially established to continue the research and development of higher standard commodities for a new era. Product features. The Taoyuan Wire and Cable Plant of the TATUNG Company manufactures oxygen-free copper rods, magnet copper wire, tin-plated copper wire, as well as power transmission, distribution, heavy electrics, telecommunications, optical fibers, and electronic wire products based on the three major manufacturing centers: electric wire, power cable, and telecommunication cable center. The Taoyuan Wire and Cable Plant of the TATUNG Company. Electric Wire Center. We have technological collaboration with the GE Company of the USA and the Showa Electric Company of Japan to produce the oxygen-free copper rods and copper wires via a patented technology, dip forming process. Because oxygen-free copper wire has a higher conductivity and also contains no impurities or oxides, it requires no pickling as well. Oxygen-free copper wires have a smooth surface, good pliability and malleability, and are not easily breakable, for which reasons they are currently the best quality copper wires in the world and also the safest, most stable conductor materials for wires and cables. Our main products include 8mm oxygen-free copper rods, which are processed through a rod breakdown system to produce both soft and hard bare wires with diameters ranging from 2.0 to 4.0 millimeters. These are then used to manufacture the oxygen-free copper lead wires of various specifications through the medium, fine, and superfine drawing units. In addition, we are a pioneer in the development of all kinds of magnet copper wire and lead-free tin-plated copper wire products, with over 40 years' experience. We have all sorts of automatic production equipment, such as the vertical and horizontal enameling machines, the tin hot plating machines, etc., and can supply products of various specifications and wire diameters ranging from 0.024 millimeters to 4.0 millimeters. Our complete range of products is outstanding in quality and is also UL certified. The Taoyuan Wire and Cable Plant is one of the most important domestic manufacturers of magnet copper wires and lead-free tin-plated copper wires in Taiwan. Power Cable Center. We are one of the earliest and leading manufacturers of super high-voltage XLPE power cables in Taiwan. TATUNG has automatic equipment of various sorts, such as the 8mm drawing machine, strander, 3400 strander, radical cured process triple CCV line, 84B bobbin strander, and 200mm jacketing extruder. Of these, the extrusion facility in particular has an excellent effect on the quality and prolonging of the lifespan of XLPE power cables. Our main products include 600 volt to 25 kilovolt XLPE power cables, 69 kilovolt and 161 kilovolt XLPE power cables, flame or fire-resistant cables, low-smoke halogen-free cables, EPR power cables, and PVC insulated wires and cables. The circuit engineering for the high-voltage power cable underground construction was granted via Taiwan Power Company's qualification for construction of 69 kilovolt power cable and related items in 1995. In the year 2000, the qualification for construction of 161 kilovolt power cables and related items was also obtained. The construction process of this project requires power cables to undergo a series of pipe test runs, wiring, connection, and constant AC testing before being added to system operations. Another product of the Power Cable Center is the bus duct distribution system, which uses copper or aluminum as the conductor, coated with a layer of insulating materials, and then placed into a closed steel vessel. The conductor is then cut up into various straight and bending elements of standard lengths and assembled to form a distribution system that is safe, economical, handsome, and durable. This distribution system was researched and developed mainly to meet the high power demands with flexibility. TATUNG's bus duct products, produced with the technological cooperation of Furukawa Denko KK Japan, were awarded ISO 9001 certification. The main products include the HP bus duct system and T2 HP fire resistance bus duct system. Telecommunication Cable Center. Cables used for communication purposes are highly precise in structure and must also be excellent in both quality and reliability. TATUNG possesses a group of outstanding engineers, as well as various inspection instruments and automatic production equipment, such as the stall core forming machine, insulated drawing extruder, double twist buncher, single twist buncher, jacketing extruder, etc. We specialize in the production of all kinds of high-quality telecommunication cables, many of which are even granted the privilege of inspection-free delivery by the Chonghua Telecom Company Limited. Our main products include various city telephone cables, such as the foam skin Stappeth city primary cables, CCP LOP, foam skin jelly-filled LOP, CCP jelly-filled LOP, foam skin jelly-filled LOP self-supporting cables, as well as PE PVC indoor telephone cables, high-frequency coaxial cables, T1 PCM cables, E1 PCM cables, and low-smoke zero halogen cables, etc. In addition, TATUNG is also actively involved in researching optical fiber transmission systems. In 1989, the Investment Commission MOEA accepted technological cooperation with the world's leading optical fiber transmission expert, Furukawa Denko KK Japan, and began to introduce the latest production technology into our own manufacturing process, with further innovation and research. Main products include loose tube jelly-filled single multi-mode optical fiber cables, non-metallic single-mode optical fiber cables, ribbon-slotted single-mode optical fiber cables, all-band single-mode optical fiber cables, optical fiber system design construction, including monitoring system, LSZH optical fiber cables, optical auto switches, coarse wavelength division multiplexers, 1 to 2 optical switches, etc. Because optical fiber cables' properties include broadband, compact, minimum losses, and no interference, they have made the optical fiber transmission system an indispensable pillar of the information society and for multimedia audiovisual transmission. TATUNG utilized a variety of precision equipment to produce various high-quality electronic product lines. There are already over 10 different electronic product lines awarded certifications like UL, CSA, Japan's F-Mark, ETL, and 3P, which are highly recognized by the electronics and information industries, both overseas and domestically. The main products include LAN cable Cat 5e, Cat 6, UTP, FTP, SFTP, etc., connecting wires, shielding wires, computer cables, coaxial cables for general CATV, LAN, or car antenna use, as well as all sorts of information cables, environmentally friendly electronic wires, control cables, etc. With the accumulation of nearly a half a century of technology and expertise, it's not surprising that TATUNG has already become one of the most important manufacturers in the wire and cable industry of Taiwan. Quality and environmental policies. TATUNG's quality policy upholds three major principles: customers first, total participation, and 6 fundamental powers. The 6 fundamental powers refer to excellent product performance, reliable quality, punctual delivery, rapid and satisfactory services, close relationships with our customers, and income exceeding expenditures. We are able to consolidate our product competitive advantages based on these 3 major principles, so that customers can totally count on us. In terms of environmental policy, the Taiyuan Wire and Cable plant integrated the following principles into overall operations and management. 1. Obey the laws and other requirements and put them into operation. 2. Prevent pollution and reduce waste. 3. Save energy and recycle resources. And 4. Total participation and continuous improvement. In order to ensure that every management and operation fully satisfies the demands for environmental protection, TATUNG has especially strengthened employees' educational promotion on sustainable management, respect for environmental protection, and the need to leave a clean and healthy environment for our children. Customer service. For many years, TATUNG's product quality guarantee has continued to win the trust and support of extensive customer groups and has been supplying products in mass quantities to the Taiwan Power Company, Chunghwa Telecom Company Limited, numerous military, governmental, and private business units, as well as to clients all over the world. TATUNG's persistence and efforts in relation to quality control allowed it to be promoted by the Industrial Development Bureau, MOEA, as a Class 1 factory. Furthermore, the company earned ISO 9001 and ISO 14001 certificates from the Bureau of Standards, Metrology, and Inspection. TATUNG has put QC/TC into full implementation by combining it with quality control work on the part of every single employee, by the encouragement of every individual to practice quality control and automatic inspection, pursuing zero defects, constant improvement, and achieving customer satisfaction regarding services. Quality, responsibility, technology, innovation. The leading brand in wires and cables, TATUNG.